Welcome back to a new video. In this video, I'll be upgrading the motherboard.
The battery really needs to be removed. This one. It's ugly. It's empty, so it doesn't do anything. It just creates terror on the board. Luckily, this is minor damage. This is not bad for the system. Maybe a little bit of corrosion here on the board as well. What else can we see? This is where the BIOS is here. Let's see. Here's a little bit of oxidization. If that's all, that's nothing. I'm happy. So here's expert board version 94VO and then E74163S. That's the type of board. It's still in good condition. Yeah, to my amazement. Nothing's broken. It's also amazing how many ISSI slots I have. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 normal ones and 3 with the extra Visa bus. And I need 2 of those, one for my graphics card and the other for my local V bus. I have 1 spare. What I do want to add is a network card. I still have some old network cards lying around. I want to try and get them running for the first time. I've tried it in the past, but my knowledge and information on the internet wasn't that well at that period. Now it is. I've seen some examples on how to do it, and it's not that hard. I'm going to do a small cleaning. It's still very good. I've cleaned it before, just when it was inside of the case. Is there another thing where we can see? Oh yeah, here's also a jumper set. Says something about the clock speeds. 33 megahertz is 3 jumpers. Jumper 7, 8, and jumper 9 must be used. And where can we find those jumpers? Here at the bottom next is MOSFET. Here they are, all the way in the lower left corner. So we have jumper 7, 8, and 9. They're all jumpered. So that means 33 megahertz. It even has a 50 megahertz setting. Now, first we gotta remove this one. This is high priority because it really is ugly. I'm gonna get my soldering iron out and get it out. Then the next things we need to do is replace the cache, change the jumper settings. I'll show you a manual with all the settings, the jumpers you can set. There's more to set than just these 3 for the bus clock speed. I'm going to clean it a little bit. There's some dust on the sides here. I probably couldn't reach it last time when the board was still in the case. Now I can, so I will. Let's see if we can remove this battery. I have some Litze. I don't know what it's called. Soldering X. First we're going to do the other side. It's already been tampered with before. Probably me. My soldering iron is getting close to its highest temperature, so let's try getting some of that old solder out of here. It's not hot enough yet, but it's just these 2. Yes, that's something. There. This side too. That helps. A little bit here. Other side. We want to get out as much as possible. It smells like. Now, this side is good. Just a little bit here. It's loose on this side, so that's good. First cut off this. Okay, try again. Yes, a little bit more. Let's see what that did. Can I wiggle it a little bit? Turn it around. Hey, it's actually, wow. That was very nice. Ooh, look at the bottom. Oh, I'll show you. Oh, it was actually glued. I think if I just put my iron here, it is moving, but it's not loose. Here it goes. Yes. Push, push, and I got it. That was actually quite simple. It was actually glued. Some extra glue added. If you look at it, it's quite clean. I'm a lucky man. There's a little bit on the board. I saw that. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. There's a little bit corrosion, not on any traces, so that's cool. And here, yeah, this is not too bad. Just good cleaning a little bit, some alcohol, no corrosion. First from vinegar, trying to get this off. So that's what I'm gonna do first. I have some vinegar here. I'll just put some in my bottle cap. Just, ooh, bites a little bit. You can see. Let's take a Q-tip and then just let it. You can hear it. Some parts, just here I can remove it. Wipe it off. No, it's not bad. Looks pretty good actually. Q-tip. Ah, fantastic. I don't really have to clean it with anything else afterwards. It looks good. Now we also need to do the other side. That was almost nothing. And we also need alcohol a little bit because I used my soldering iron. Things got hot. Oh, there's some liquid here. Gotta remove that. The neighbors are banging. I don't know what they're doing with a hammer. Some spoil here. Now that we've cleaned the front, or the top side, we also do this side. We still have a little bit left. Just a few drops should be enough here and there. Another Q-tip. Here, oh, that was a lot of. So there was a little bit of corrosion there. It is dirty. Could be because of just the board being old and never been cleaned before. So I'm not saying it is because of my cleaning. Oh, now we need a new socket for my button cell battery setup, upgrade, whatever you call it. So reflow this with some new solder first, then add the button cell. This goes to the top side and this one too. There's no connections here. I'm gonna take a closer look with my eyes to see if there's still some mess left behind. That's good. I have a bag full of these nice sockets. Gonna use one for this board. I only need to know for sure what is plus and what is minus. Ah, that's easy. Here it says plus. Hey, that's easy. Can it fit? It fits right in. That is fantastic. I need to check the traces. Where do they need to be fixed? At the top or at the bottom? Let's check it with the camera. I'm gonna take the camera off. Can we see? This is really the top side. Here it goes to the top. That's the plus. So here goes plus and so on. Minus here. I don't see it going anywhere on this side. Turn it around. No, that's funny. Also here, this is the minus. Nothing. It's just a empty spot. We'll reflow the top side with solder first. This is the plus side, so it must be like this. And the minus, you could leave it hanging because it's going nowhere. Can I zoom in a little bit more? Like that. First add some solder on this side. If that works. Yes, it does. Just heat it very well and then we can push it through. I hope. Add some solder on the other side so it's connected. That way it will heat up great. It's on this side. All right. And what's the best way? The best way is to heat the top side and then push it through a little bit higher. Put my screwdriver underneath. This will work fine like that. So this one is good. Now we have to push this one through. Well, because I can move it around, it's not sort of tight to the top side, so we have to do that again. That's okay. We first want to have the minus go through the hole, but it's just a little bit off. The hole is just there, and it's up there. So I need to bend it a little bit. It is true, I just bend it a little bit a little bit down, and now it's through. You can see it's a bit diagonal. We need to just flow the solder all the way up. So the best thing to do is lay it down and do it. Then we flow both. Here we go. We'll do first this one. Nice. It needs to flow through. I'm gonna hold it. Let's make sure. Move it up and down a little bit. Maybe that will. We can test the contacts. There's only one thing I haven't checked now, and it just occurred to me. This is the connector. Is this against the case or not? If it's against the case, then I have a problem with my battery here just sticking out. It might be that this is not possible. We'll see. It's not a big problem. So I think it will work. Here we have our simple voltmeter. So this is plus. It jumps through here to this first diode. this one. It says 0, but I'm okay. Yes, that's working fine. The next thing we can do is upgrade the cache. I ordered some chips on eBay, some from Germany, and I think AliExpress stuff. Here they are. This is the tag chip. You need one of these. Already opened this. These are the 4. I think I ordered 10. Yes, 10 of these. And these are the ISSI chips for the actual cache. Now let's check if they are the same size. They don't have to be per se. Take that one box taped shut. Like that. So these are the new ones. They come here. They are the same size, so that's super. And I just need 4 of them. This for the tag, that's this one. And we have these. Just replacing these is not enough. We also need to change some jumpers around because we have a new total size of cache. The jumper settings must indicate how much cache it is. Alright, we have 4 and they should be the same. Let's check. You never know. People pack these so people make mistakes too. IS61C 1024 15N. 15 nanoseconds. The more nanoseconds, the higher the number, the slower. We need fast cache. And we have the tag. Let's take out one tag chip. They're bundled together like cuddly. And take it open. Yes. This is another brand. EtronTech. I think I got this brand from Phil's Computer Lab. I think he also did a video about this. I learned from that. And now, how do we put them into the right position? There's a nudge in here. This should also be on the board. So that's the easiest. Just replace it with the nudge on the same side as the previous. Use my screwdriver to get underneath there. It's the easiest. Oh. Just take it out. You don't want to bend the pins too much. The nudge on the right side, the Winbond. I'm going to replace it with the Etron right here. Fits right in. Now these 4, there's a jumper in front of that one. I'm going to do them the same as I did the others. They will crackle because they've been in here for how many years? More than 30 years. 19. This one's harder. Can't quite get underneath here. Oh, this is a hard one. I don't want to break it because maybe I can use it on another motherboard that doesn't have any. For this one, I'll first remove the jumper. This one can be. Yes, now I got it. Oh, don't. Yes. Then this one, maybe on this side, can get underneath. Yes. Okay. I'll reinstall the jumper first. And the last 2. There. Yeah, you can see. This is the tricky part. These pins are down, straight down, you see? And these pins are just a little bit diagonal. So what we first need to do is redirect the pins straight down, or else you will not fit them. Well, it's gotten quite messy on my desk because of all the changing. We'll do first these ones on the downside here. I'm gonna push, but we gotta have something. Can I show you? Just have to push them just a little bit. This one's good. This side, slowly. You could first do it a little bit and then check and then do a little bit more. Don't push too much on the pins on the top side with your thumbs, because then you'll unevenly press them down. You don't want that. So this one's good. We have one. This side a little bit more. I hope you can see this. It's just bending him just a little bit. Yeah. This one's a bit harder. Another try. Retry. Now we can install these ones. I've put them in the right position, the nudges on the side. It's easier to bend them to the inside than bending them back outside. Now let's see if they fit, if it actually is easier to put them in right now. Still have to be careful. You don't want to have one pin that's crooked or not entering the socket right. So this one fits. This one needs a little bit more bending, I guess. Here goes number 2. Yes. That's 2. This one good? Looks good. Oh. Don't turn it around. Yeah, this one's perfect. That's 2. And then we have 3, the last one. Just needs to bend it just a little bit more. And then they do fit. This one too. There we go. Nice. New memory installed. Let's check number 2. Now we have to do the jumper settings. I first have to check the jumper settings for 512 cache. Now the jumper settings. Jumper 1. Jumper 1 is set wrong. Jumper 3. Well, we really have to count. The problem is jumper 2 is only 2 pins. So it's this one and that one. So this is jumper 3. And then jumper 4 is also 3 pins, and that's these 3. How do I read these jumpers? Do I read them from being pin 1, 2, 3 or being pin 1, 2, 3? That's a bit of a puzzle for me.
This is the actual jumper settings configuration for cache from the manual. It would have been easier to place these jumper settings next to each other like the way it is on the real motherboard. To read the board correctly, we have to rotate the camera 180 degrees.
So here we have the pins. The current setup is set up for 265. That should be pin jumper 1 has 3 pins, 1 2 3. Jumper 2 has 2 pins, 1 2, so it's jumpered or not. Then we have jumper 3, this is 1 2 3, and then jumper 4, 1 2 3. And jumper 5 is not needed in this cache setup. It's free, it's doing nothing. The first one needs to be set to pin 2 and pin 3, so we take it out and put it here. Then we have jumper 2. We need a jumper for this one. Haha. Oh boy, I have to look around if I have jumpers left. We can use jumper from this one, because this is the 33 megahertz. Let's take one out because we have to reset this later. We'll use this one. That is needed for jumper 2 to get more cache memory. Now jumper 3. That should be on the pins 1 and 2. And now it's set to 2 and 3. So we need to set it next to the jumper 2. Like that. And then we have jumper 4. That's now set to pins 2 and 3. And it should stay on pins 2 and 3. So that one's good. So that's the setup. I rechecked the manual. Settings for the DX4 chip needs extra jumpers. Actually, to get the 100 megahertz clock speed, that's probably also why it's being cooled, it needs 2 jumpers. It needs a jumper on jumper 32 saying it's a DX4. So I have 2 jumpers. They need to be added. There are actually 4 jumpers that need to be set for the Intel DX4, and that's jumper 36. That's the jumper. That's jumper here. This is 37, 36, 35, 34. Only 34 and 37 are displayed on the board. So there's a jumper that should be closed on 36. Let's check. There needs to be a jumper on 32. That's the above one. We don't have that one yet, so I'm gonna place it here now. 32. There. They also say that jumper 16 needs to be cleared. I'm not certain about that. I'm gonna take it out first. And most important, if we want to have 100 megahertz clock speed, we need to have all 3. Like this. Placing this jumper here in 16 back. But for it to be fully working, I had 1 jumper missing, turned out. Oh, it's a bit small. And that was the jumper 32. But somehow it's still clocked at 100 megahertz. So now it should be right. Jumper 18 is not used. When you use it, you have 5 volts. I'm not using 5 volts. So that's a check. Jumper 33 is also, this one's here. It's also not closed. I'm using 3.3 volts. So the only question I still have is the jumper 16. I'll look it up in the manual if it really is necessary. But I missed this one. I've been playing around with this. Also very important are the pin layouts for all the switches and LEDs and speakers. They're all very well documented, and we can plug them right back in the right way.
That's it for this upgrade video. If you want to know more about the motherboard, check the description and the retroweb.com. I hope you all enjoyed it. This video took a lot of time to make and edit, but I'm happy with the results. Next part will be all about cleaning stuff. Bye!